Hey, what's up guys? Eric with Cattle Lawn Care, and this is my 2019 lawn care trailer setup. Alright guys, so I'm gonna try to show you the most amount of stuff in the littlest amount of time. We're gonna go over what truck I have, what size trailer I have, and the equipment I use. So we use a 1999 Toyota Tacoma. One of the other things that I have, the signage. So this is all magnetic. If for any reason that we don't want to use this as a work truck, or we want to get rid of our signage, we remove that. We have one on this side and one on the other side as well. I kind of reworked the whole truck. It was pretty bare bones when we initially got it. You know, we replaced the wheels, we replaced the bumper, replaced the grill, did a few minor details. We'll go inside and check it out. Nothing too crazy on the inside. Kind of wanted a steering wheel cover just to keep from the constant driving around. We utilize RAM mount for our phone, so we can have that, so we're actually seeing directions, and if customers call us, we can answer it if need be. We have another RAM mount up here to hold the GoPro, so we can record while we're filming if we need to, so we're being a little more safety conscious along the way. It is a double cab. I mean, not one of the traditional where you can get in back, but there's space back there as well. We have all the equipment back here because we don't have any racks for it. We have our 5-gallon and our 2.2-gallon sure cans. We secure that with a strap that kind of keeps it out of the way. A lot of this other stuff we kind of strap down if needed. It usually doesn't bounce around as much. We have the Echo PB 580T. Actually done us wonders because a lot of the tall grass that we did earlier this year, this helped by getting rid of the excess off the walkways and driveways. We also have over here Steel BG50 gas powered handheld blower. That one worked all right for the season. We primarily utilize that for the all the residential houses that we did on base. Over here we have the Steel HS45, and this was a good moneymaker for us this season. We were able to get a lot of hedge trimming jobs done. All right, and then over here, you know, when we're driving around, we need water and stuff. I really had been wanting a Yeti. It's a 35-gallon, and then we plan on getting locks to secure it down here. So if you kind of lift this up, open it, you're able to secure the Yeti right here by putting a steel rack that keeps it secure, so you don't have anybody stealing it. We bought these like 5-gallon buckets. This is, let's see, this is, you know, we put our sticker on there, so white, we just figured it would be easier. I know we have like red ones from Ace Hardware, and those faded, it kind of looked pretty crappy, so we just went ahead with white. We have all of our Fiskars, shears and pruners, you know, little shovels and stuff, you know, just to get those bed maintenance jobs done. Here we have the wheel dock. So it's a Camco brand wheel dock and wheel chocks. We utilize these a lot when we're securing the trailer. So the chocks will go down, and then we'll have it as a wheel dock just to keep it from rolling around. But that's primarily for when we are not working and the trailer's in our driveway. All right, so earlier this year, I had a lot of individuals ask me what glasses we use, and they're Maggot brand. What's nice about these is it has a little shield for your eyes, so you're not getting anything in there. And then the inside is nice and like has like a rubber material, so even though you sweat, it's not going to slip off. And then we use the Chums eyewear lanyards that kind of, we don't want them on our eyes, or we kind of want them off. We don't have to throw them in our pocket or put them on our neck collar, and we can just hang them around our neck. Hats, they're Yupong brand, and then we had a local design company go ahead and embroider these. So we had the all black with white embroider, and then we had the neon green with the neon green embroidery. And then we have the steel. This is the trimmer line that we use, and this is usually connected to the buyer's product, but I'll put that right here and we'll talk about them a little bit. So back over here real quick, we utilize the 3M Pelter safety or hearing protection. And what I like about these is, you know, I don't have anything going in my ear. You know, I don't have my ears getting all dirty and dusty because of grass and everything else. Or, you know, it's just kind of an actual safety issue. So if anything flings up in my face, this is protecting more, not only my ear, but the side of my face as well. So we have these two for everything. We have RZ mats that we bought earlier this year because we were getting a lot of properties that had a lot of grass and just dust everywhere. It was getting our face, so we used those. We liked them. We also have the SA company that I don't have with me. And here's a thing that we really liked having is the Camelback. So it's a water bladder backpack, and we take this with us when we're on properties for a while or doing bigger jobs that keep us away from the truck, so we're not able to get to our water supplies quickly. So that we just carry that on our back and keeps us refreshed. Now here we go, we have this steel line cutter. So this goes on here when I have it, and it's just easier to cut the trimmer line string. Since it's already here, we can just cut it. This is the steel 0.09 inch string, and that goes in here like that. We are going to have to move this because we're having some stuff fabricated and welded onto the trailer later next year. It's probably going to stay like this, and then it's just going to be easily accessible. All right, now on to the trailer. I know I had a lot of people talk to me like, you gotta cross your chains, Here is the only thing that is holding these chains, so it's very, very hard for me to cross these chains. So I have to like twist a little bit. So that's one of the things that's going to get fabricated to this trailer early next year, is I'm going to have two pieces down here so I can properly cross these. I know in my last video I talked about replacing this. I haven't done it yet. I have the part, we have the lock, and this is done all right. I will tell you that if you buy this and water gets in it, or it'll get rusted, and it'll be kind of hard to take off and remove. And the same thing goes for that. So it comes in a kit. It comes with this, and it comes with one back here to protect your hitch. So the hitch was a purchase that we had last year, and it was a little, to be honest, I don't remember the length on what drop it was, but it was basically to keep everything level. I had to do all the rewiring for all of this. I replaced this on the trailer because the other one was just too rusted. It was too old, and it was getting stuck, and it looked like it was going to break. So replace that with something brand new. Here is the safety cone holder, and this is pretty cool because, you know, if you're done, you can just kind of throw it in there and it's not going to go anywhere. Right here we have the steel FS91R. It's just the regular trimmer. You don't have the combi system. I am going to get the combi system for the edger and the articulating hedge trimmers. We replaced this after our Echo 225 died, and we went ahead and replaced the head on the steel as well. One of the things that we did with the trailer was we removed all of the wood that was previously on there and replaced it with brand new wood. So we stained it and everything else. You can tell right now that all the stain is kind of fading and wearing away, so we're gonna have to redo that this coming season. That was to be expected. After we sprayed it with bed liner and replaced the wood, we made our modifications as far as spraying it and adding the new lights, adding the new wire, and we even added the new tires and wheels. These wheels we purchased on eTrailers.com. All right, so one of the things that we do have on here is the Green Touch. It's the version 3, and if you notice, it is fading, but it does its job, and that's all we're worried about. So we did have it in the advanced setup system, and it kind of chipped a little bit and kind of rusted it, but this is metal, and that's all we're concerned about, is making sure our equipment's secure and not going to be taken, and has a place to be instead of in the back of the truck. So it is, you know, it is wobbly. We'll give it that. It's more so because it's on this angle bracket, so, you know, we expect that. This is a 3-position trimmer rack, and we enjoy it. We like using it. Now on to our mowers. We have a Honda residential mower that we purchased at Home Depot last season, and that was something that we had to purchase because our last mower that we started our business with just crapped out. This was something that we hadn't intended on purchasing, but when our other mower crapped out, it was kind of a necessity. You know, it was a cheap mower, and I'm assuming it's probably going to last about another season, then we're going to have to buy a new one, but it's made us money, and that's really what matters. All right, and now on to our big mower. We have the Wright standardized 36-inch deck. Initially, this purchase, I was kind of going to wait a little bit longer, but, you know, I went ahead and went for it and purchased the mower, and I have to say that I don't think we would be where we're at right now if we didn't get this. It's allowed us to grow so much as a business that we've been able to just do really well this year. We plan on growing even much more bigger next year. 36-inch deck, it gets us through majority of the properties that we have. Sometimes we'll have to utilize the back gate and the alleyway, but it's done really well. You know, we put our own little signage up there, let everyone know that that's ours. This is the way that we secure it when we're transporting it from property to property. We'll put the deck all the way down just to give it more stability. Earlier in the season, we did purchase the Erickson Straps, which, if you know, you have the chocks that go right here, and then you'll have the straps to go around. Now, we went ahead and did this little mock-up. If you can see, we have 2 tie-down rings down here, one right here, we have a pair over here, and then a pair on that side. This is the Reese Tow Power retractable strap. So we purchased these at Walmart. We purchased these tie-down rings at Walmart. Now, I have to say that we are changing our methods for next season, and we're gonna actually get rid of this and go ahead, because the mower has tie-down provisions already. So we're just gonna utilize that. The only thing that I didn't like doing was the fact that I would have to basically get this strap and move it down here, and it would just, you have 4 tie-down points, and it would be a pain, and it was just taking up most of our day, you know, versus having to do that. There is an option to have tie-down provisions that are actually already bolted in. So it's simply grabbing it, connecting it, strapping it down, and grabbing it, connecting it, strapping it down. So they're already in there versus having to like put each one, make sure it doesn't fall off, because you have both sides that are loose, and then strap it down in the middle and the hope that each side kind of cinches together. When we do drive around, if we hit a big bump, it'll hop up and kind of angle itself. So we don't like that. You notice there's some yellow right here because it'll hop up and it'll hit right here. Obviously it's gonna have minor damage doing normal work, but that's, if I can prevent some scuffs and marks, then I'm gonna do so. All right, so mower, love it. Over here we have the buyer's product. So we have a lot of buyer's products. So we have this, the tool rack as well. So we put a lot of our lawn rakes, shovels, brooms and stuff. And this is actually really secure because this is not only bolting in the side, is actually bolting into the bottom of your trailer as well. So with everything out of the way, and we've already talked about the entire trailer, I wanted to go in what we plan on doing this 2020 season. When people see these trailer setups, they want to know, like, hey, what are you gonna do? Like, what is the next thing? We already have an individual that could weld, so he's offered to fabricate a shelf. And it's, you know, a lot of guys have the landscaping boxes that are up here. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna fabricate a shelf that kind of elevates it, gives us the opportunity to get green touch racks for the sure cans and for the blower to put up here. So 1, it's gonna make it secure, and 2, it's gonna give us the ability to have extra space to put things versus having them on the corners and, you know, wiggling around and stuff. And I'm not a big fan of that. It's going to give us another provision because he's going to fabricate a piece right here to where I can also hang the hedge trimmer. So Green Touch does have like a little hedge trimmer to rack where you can kind of angle it and put it right down. So that's going to give us the ability to put that right there. I want to buy a EasyGate lifter or EasyGate lifter assist or whatever you want to call it, Gorilla Lift or whatever. One of those brands. We haven't really decided on the brand, but it's going to be purchased, and that's just going to assist us from putting it up and down. This is a 5x8 trailer. We replaced the wood, we replaced the whole light kit, the wheels and tires, and we repainted everything. All right guys, but that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed this setup. I hope it was useful and it was something that you could utilize for your 2020 season and kind of prepare yourself and your whole trailer setup. But if you have any other questions regarding this setup, go ahead and comment down below. If you liked the video, if it was useful, consider giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, go ahead and hit that button down there. Go ahead and click the little bell next to it, and that'll kind of notify you whenever we upload more videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one.